School Zone Liberia, promoting talents through academy.
School Zone Liberia.
We are from the School Zone Liberia organization, alongside with the Liberian National Police, trying to bring you some awareness on anti-drugs, criminal justice, and some other important topics. So we are going to be very brief. If you pay attention, the hall is so large, the speaker will not be going too fast so that everyone can capture his or her voice. So please, we will stand up like we normally do the Liberian National Anthem. You have your seat, and the first speaker will come out to start the discussion.
I am Detective Michael A. Blummer for the Singapore based CSD department. I'm going to discuss with you on the topic, the three components of the criminal justice system. When we talk about the criminal justice system, the little one may ask, what is criminal justice system? We are talking about the system that enables rather you for law enforcement, the public safety, and justice to offender. You may also ask, why should justice be given to those who are offending? They should be tried, they should be judged in the rightful manner that may prove that they committed an act. Because there are some other people who can also lie on people. So they should go through the justice system too as well. And we talk about the three components. We first start with law enforcement. The criminal justice system starts with law enforcement. And the law enforcement too also depend on you, the community. You are the community. Those who live in the community, how does the law enforcement system depend on you? For information on crime. There are a lot of crimes that occur in your community. Law enforcers depend on you to relate to them, to tell them those crimes that is unfolding within your community. Those criminal hangouts. When I talk about criminal hangouts, we talk about where criminals gather themselves to commit crime. They are within the community. The community are more victimized than anywhere else. It is where the crime occurs. It is where the criminals reside. So the law enforcement officers depend on you for information. How do you do that? When crime is going on within the community, if you are afraid for your need to be called out, you can easily walk to the police station and liaise with any police officer giving information to them related to crime. Those things that are forbidden by law, those things that they say you should not do, and what we talk about are crimes. There are a lot of things not to be done. We talk about abuse of drugs, which of course one of my colleagues will come and discuss. We talk about rape. We talk about theft, that is the way it's steal. We talk about murder, you kill. A lot of things the law says you should not do. That's what we're talking about, crime. The law enforcement officers, we're talking about who are they? We are talking about police officers. We are talking about immigration, fire service, all those who are responsible to carry on the function of government, to regulate the rules and regulations for government. It could be through custom. Any officer that is responsible for that falls under the law enforcement branch. Then we get to the court. Before I get to the court, maybe you may like to know, how do you start your complaint? How do you start with issue? How do you start with things or those who have offended you? The sentence may be sometimes 6 months imprisonment, 3 years, 45 years, lifetime imprisonment. Depends on the type of crime you committed. Sometimes, like in the Western world, the United States of America, they have community service. Well, I've never heard of community service in Liberia, to be frank. They have community service. Sometimes you own probation. The correctional officer is responsible to monitor that person that is on community service.
3 females and 3 males. So if you want to ask a question, please raise up your hand. Okay, so if you don't have any question, then we will clap. Someone hands up. Okay. Student, I was in mobile for the 10th grade class. I want to know if there is any emergency number you use to call the police in case of any criminal act in the community.
Thank you very much for that beautiful question. Before we can leave, the common number to be called in the Republic is 911, right? But within your community, where we are, their numbers will be given to you. We have the Chief of Operation number, we have the CSD Commander number, we even have the General Commander and his deputy number that will be given to you before we leave. Thank you.
From the 12K. The police.
Please ask the question again.
I said, once again, I want to know the function of the police.
Thank you very much. I think I've discussed the 3 pillars, right? And I elaborated on law enforcement and need those who are under the branch of law enforcement. I first call the police, right? And the function of the police most is about law enforcement to make sure that you are in safe condition. Your safety is first. To protect life, property, foulness.
Yes. Anyways, Jacob brought up the phone from the 12th class, and I want to ask that is it possible that the police show a warrant before a citizen is arrested, or should the police just take the citizen to terminate?
We don't have time now. The next time we come, we'll go interject. Maybe the next topic we'll be talking about arrest, take or arrest. But you can arrest as police officer without warrant, and you can arrest with warrant. Thank you.
The last one for this section.
James B. Wizard on his pleasure. And my question is, when police arrest somebody, I want to know how many hours or days they can take with the police before they be sentenced to court.
Thank you. We have 48 hours, constitutional hours given to us. Other than that, we get to the court for an appeal to extend. That is, we have gotten information evidence gathering further on the issue. Before the 48 hours can elapse, we get back to the court to give us another power, constitutional power that will still hold you there with ourselves that above the 48 hours. Other than that, you cannot be here in the cell after 48 hours.
Like we said, the teachers will be briefed today because of time factor. But we can assure you that we will surely come back to you subsequently. So this topic is one of the topics that we go outside Monrovia. A lot of females are interested in. It has to do with women and children's rights. So put your hands together for the women and children. So I want you, females and males, if you get your pen and paper, get it on your lap and pen that question so that you can answer. So even the gentlemen, you can also ask questions too. It's your right to know what you want to know. So without much ado, I turn over to the women and children.
Hello. My name is Ruth K. Bear with me from the Liberia National Police. I work with the Women and Children Protection Sessions in 4 base as a commander there. I am here to briefly discuss about rape. We said rape is penetration
of you have questions, just make sure your question is clear to the point and directing to the discussion we are talking about.
Why did you cause of delay in judging a rape case?
The delay come about sometimes when complainant still will go to the court. Now, for example, I'm a police officer, I will do everything I can and send the case to court. But by the time the people try to go beyond that, now you the complainant say no, so now that person in jail are free. You're not free. That's the perception of Liberia. When case go to court, that means you should get ready to go after the case. When case got at the court, that's the time you the parents should be able to go after the case. But if it's sick, the person will be beyond free and just there for years. Their time will be wasted because there's the issue that somebody can't play with. Lawyers say in front of rape case. So those are the delays. Before we carry cases in the court or to the police station, they stay away. While somebody lavishing nearby.
Well done in my fellow students. I'm student Thomas Bang for the 12th class. Yeah, my question goes to you. I want to know that because he said that rape is any opening of the vagina, it may be your ear, it may not your nose. But then, when you go to a certain point that he said, if my friend have me up there, and then I borrow my crib to my friend. Yeah, all my house. And then I borrow my room to my friend for me to use it. So they have contributed to that process that you cover.
And you know, whatever the case on the age, you see the girl fit the resting from a fair maybe 40 or 15 years. When you stay there with your friend. Or before that time you can be aware you know why you're not a friend. That wrong it. And you will go at the guy's on the age. Then you stay there with that person. And when the person get to know, when the guy get to be to a parent, just come to the station, my brother, you are a rapist.
I want to know if a two teenagers agree upon sex. If they got their own room, they have sex, then their parents carry the boy to a jail. Is that a rape?
Thank you so much, man. We have a lot of different kinds of rape. The way you're talking about, we call it corruption of manner. Corruption of manner is 5 years older than. You understand that? Yeah. That's why you say the boy is 17 years and the guy is 11 years. Y'all come.
Like the lecturer said, this topic is lengthy, but we can't go through everything right now. So we will book another schedule with your school administration and we come back to you only on women and children rights. Is that okay with you? Good. So please put your beautiful hands together as we call the last teacher.
You should understand what drugs is. Drugs is any substance that affects the body function. Drugs is any substance that affects the body function or the brain function. Anything take is not going to affect you as a drug. So alcohol, liquor, whatsoever, drugs that affects the bodily function. You also understand the difference between drugs abuse and drugs addiction. When we talk about drugs abuse, it's taking drugs for pleasure, taking drugs for your own happiness, taking drugs that have not been prescribed. When it's not prescribed, you are abusing it or it's being abused. Then we talk about drugs addiction. Drugs addiction is a disease. What makes it a disease? Because it's something that is very, very chronic within the user system that he or she feel compulsory to continue. Despite the negative effect on the person. So once somebody is addicted to drugs, it's only that person if they become restless, they become so irritation, they become so uneasy until they can get hold of drugs. Even though the drugs is deteriorating the body, the drug is destroying the system, but still they seek it because they are addicted. You may also want to ask, is there any difference between drugs and medicine? Yes, there's a difference between drugs and medicine, and also drugs and medicine are interrelated. Now, the basic difference is that medicine are not addictive. Remember, I just said addiction is a compulsory desire to continue. That means you cannot leave it, you cannot stop it. That's addiction. So once the difference between drugs and medicine is that medicine, they do not addict people. People don't get addicted to medicine. Once you go to the pharmacy or you go to the hospital and they give you a prescription, you take it. After 2, 3, or 4, 5 days, you feel normal. You don't think about going back to buy some medicine to take again. No. I mean, I'm not going to continue with medicine. When injection say you take it some cure, they say I put you 5-day injection, you feel bad. So it's not addicting as medicine. But when it becomes addicting, you cannot do without it. Every day you have to see most of the addicts. If you look at the skin, there are also mark, needle mark on the hand, on the arm, on the body, also needle mark. Because why? They inject themselves almost every day. So they are addicted. So drugs is addicting and medicine is not addicting. Secondly, drugs is not prescribed and medicine is prescribed. So that's a basic difference there. Now look at the classification of drugs. Look at the classification of drugs. Drugs are classified into 3 categories. And those 3 categories, they are based on the way the drugs affect the user. The effect the drugs have on you. There are 3 categories of drugs. The first category, they call them the depressants. When you see what we saw, DEPRESSANTS, depressants. These are categories of drugs that will suppress or weaken your system. When you take them and suppress, you weaken your system. So, when you see some people that are in drugs, even the talking said the voice can come up. Once I can't do it, you go, really? You go, really? And weaken the system and you give you a slow voice. No happens. Okay, so, if you say, and you say, so good, they get mad. They get mad, but they don't have strength. I think they guys, they get mad, they don't have strength. Well, when I own drugs, the drugs will weaken them. So the first category of drugs, we call it depressant. They weaken the body system. The second category, actually there are 3. The second category is the stimulants. This type of drugs, the one they activate, they stimulate. People who are on stimulant drugs, they are very, very strong. They are very aggressive. They do violence, they carry violence out. So, people who are the influence of the drugs, one man is on a 3%, they cannot even put a person down because that person is on drugs. Have you seen them beating some criminals? The person bleeding with bruises all on it and not one drop of tear coming from the heart? And they still crying. Because when they only stimulate drugs, it make the body numb. They don't feel. So stimulant drugs. The drugs the four brothers take before going to play on the field. I mean the drug test, the test the four brothers for. These are the categories of drugs. Because if somebody take the drugs and they hold the field 90 minutes and play, you are not get tired. You will play and play while your other friends open up or your police are weak and he stays strong. So trust. And now, what happens? When you feel you are strong or the mental person is strong, the trust is pushing the person body beyond its limit. You got elastic. The elastic is stretched. But there is certain limit when that elastic reach and you continue to hold it over. So the way trust also the body. It makes the person strong, it makes the person active, but when you go up here and then the people come, the body will collapse. Now we come to the third category. We call it hallucinogens. They are hallucinogens. They are very dangerous type of drugs. If you carry your phone, you text anything you want into your money, or you focus money, you will see what will tell you about this particular type of drugs. Now, that drugs, they are very dangerous. It can lead to mental disability, violence or self-harm. Hallucinogens alter the user's sense of perception. The person can see, hear, taste, feel things that may seem real but not. Just see somebody here talking about themselves. I used to walking the guy when nobody chasing me. So all the person getting busy. And what this type of drugs they do to people. People already drugs. They will hear sound, they will see things. But what? These things are not real. And say, oh, that demon, that drugs, that's what it does. Okay. Then we go on, there's a third category of drugs. Now, composition. Composition of drugs. On top of composition of drugs, what are these drugs made of? What are these drugs made of? These drugs are made of so many dangerous chemicals. Now, you got acid, you got baking powder, you got chlorine, you got gas, you got paint, you got light bulb powder, you even got hemopoons. The people are going to see and mix with these various substances to make them strong. You also take chlorine, you also take acid, you also take even the baking soda or powder, you also take it. But people mix it to a drug and they make it strong. I will know people take them. So these are some of the chemical entities that are made in illegal laboratories. Then we talk about drugs. We'll be discussing the 4 type of drugs that are giving us problem today. So the very first type of drugs we have here is called methamphetamine. You see what you see on the screen there is a drugs. There's a huge quantity we are looking at there. Huge quantity. And so, let me say, maybe 100% can take it. The girls are taking free, they take it in very small quantity. They get them on the tip of your finger like this. So, if you're not careful, you may not even know them. But what does it look like? I think you can see. It looks like ice, it looks like glass. How does it look like? So maybe you see sometimes they wrap it in paper, sometimes they wrap it in tissue. And then they put it in the matches box. So when you see any substance that there's within it, or if you're calling on this campus, please report it to administration. Don't be afraid, please report it. These are some of the things when they take, as well as our students when they're teaching the start of the mess in the air on campuses. So, you got street need for this, you got a crystal milk, rolling tar, chalk, and ice. Another drug is called tramadol. What tramadol is a painkiller. Tramadol is a painkiller. This is people take that because they want to feel strong. It cures pain. It comes in so many ways in shape. Cocaine comes from the coca plant. Cocaine looks like powder, it looks like milk. But it's very, very powerful. It can be injected, people can snuff it, some put it under the tongue, they make it a snuff, or they rub it on the gum. Cocaine is a very dangerous drug. So you will never know. But once somebody got that substance in, even they rub it on your body, they have to, with integrity, they start to take effect on you. You have to be very careful. You don't have to take it personally. Okay, now, we all know just the last step, marijuana is a drugs that come from the plant cannabis sativa. That is the scientific name for marijuana. It comes from the plants they call the cannabis sativa. And that plant grows all over West Africa, all over. You go in the town, in the villages, in the various countries, they got farm for them. Every now, DEA, they are arresting farm, bringing those farms and destroying them. So marijuana, they come from the plants, they use the leaves, they use the seeds, and they use the stems. When these things are dry, and then they compare it become a drug. They become drugs and they take it and start to misbehave. So marijuana is a very dangerous drug. And it also has two effects. It acts as a depressant, it acts as a stimulant, and it acts as a hallucinant. So it plays on the mind. Now, what are the physical effects of the drugs? The very drugs that we are talking about, they have physical effects. Now, the first physical effect is what? People feel happy when they take them. They feel fun. People go to party and then they get them carrier. People go to party, they prepare soup. Those soup, they mess them with drugs. They mess with the water for the marijuana. They cook them. They go soup, they prepare a meat soup. They prepare soup on party. You go and drink it, and the end of the day, you don't be able to sell. So you have to be careful. Very, very careful. Very careful. They eat a blended of seeds. And one of the major effect, the physical effect. Once somebody get on the drugs, you are not able to live it. It takes a special grace of God to stop taking drugs. 3, neglect of personal hygiene. One of the signs you can see on the so-called, they are dirty. Very dirty. The people, they don't bath, they don't shave, they don't take bath, they don't even change their clothes for days because of drugs. When you are on drugs, you don't even know that you are dirty. You see somebody who is clean, you consider that person to be dirty. What drugs does? So, drugs is very, very dangerous. And with dirtiness, it leads to one sicknesses. It's not going to effect. It's not going to effect is what? Poor academic performance. If you are a student and you were making good grades and you found out you start getting involved into drugs, when you start to perform very poorly. If you look at me here, when there's no mama, all the passport you see why that Nino's mark. Constantly injecting, almost every day they inject themselves with drugs. People in the graveyard know what they do there. So don't experiment. Memory loss, mental disorder. So memory loss, you have to remember things. Health effect. Health effect. There are so many health effects of drugs. You are just seeing this because you can see it from the outside. When somebody says, show me your teeth, you will see it, right? When I show you my teeth, you will see it, right? But if I tell you to show me your heart, you will show me your heart? I will not see it. When I tell you show me your kidney, you will show me your kidney? When I tell you show me your liver, I said liver, I said liver. There's no arguing with you, you call it liver. When I tell you show me your liver, you will show me? No. You can see it. But for the teeth, you can see it. So it doesn't just tell you some of the impact that drugs have on people. Drugs affect the kidney because they're not getting fat, so small, you see all the legs, all the tiny, the body is so malnourished, but the stomach get growing, the liver has been damaged. So it also leads to stroke. It also results in heart attack and severe teeth decay and infertility and barrenness. As growing old people are involved in the drug, there will always be increase in crime. There will always be increase in criminal activities. You see people packed together, they say they're playing gamble, they're playing car. Drugs addicts are there. Drugs addicts are there, okay? They play your PlayStation, they'll sit down. Because why? This one you not doing your PlayStation survey, they are buying. But PlayStation is another form of gambling. And you gambling, most of the guys that go out there, you go gambling, you know we interacting with, that drugs addicts are criminals. At the end of the day, if you cannot gamble, you don't gamble, you go steal. People are hijacking people choking people with that, taking people things from them. They are not normal, they are evil of drugs. So drugs result to increase in criminal activity, neglect of family and children. People, they eat the drugs, they don't even think about the brothers, they don't even think about the children. They don't even care, they don't even care. And that's why it's the blessing of society and family. When we say that you depend on somebody for almost everything. You as a big brother, you as a big sister, and what your siblings, they don't look up to you for example. You should help them. It becomes a problem for them because you are into drugs. Drugs is damaging our society today. Avoid drugs. The best advice I can give you is never experiment. Never experiment. Do not allow anyone to deceive you. Do not allow anyone to convince you to say just try it. Do not experiment with drugs. Because when you begin to experiment, the next thing you'll be addicted. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Let's do that a little bit. Okay. I know that everyone's there. All right. So we'll take few questions, just two male, two female to ask questions, and we'll be done with it.
I am student Josephine Kyoto from the 11th class. My question is, how will a drug be illegal when it is enforced by most police?
Okay. We cannot rule out the fact that within every society or every entity we know there are some bad apples. Even the very churches or churches we expect to be the highest place of moral standard. We found people there, we found people in the system, and they want to come out because of scandal. So, why is true we want to admit and look at the fact that you cannot say 100% police or the security apparatus is free from drugs? No. But equally so, once these things come to light and our authorities have to know, they take the appropriate action. Because you cannot be the police officer to be while enforcing the misuse of drugs and get into drugs. So, to be a friend, we leave our number. If you know any security man for that matter, or the police, DEA, or any officer that is in the business of drugs, supplying or selling or whatsoever, now to go to them to confront him. Let us know who will follow it and know how to get at him. Thank you.
Okay, any other question? Concerning drugs abuse, anyone want to ask question? Alright, I think they have exhausted all their questions. So, in conclusion, you will put your hands together for the lecturer. I know everyone will not learn everything, but one way or another you know something. And please, you have to be an ambassador for School Zone. That means what today you have to go and share with your sister, your brother, your friend, so they too can be better citizens. We don't have much to say, we have gone deep into our time, but School Zone Liberia, School Zone Liberia is an organization that is for all Liberians trying to impact the minds of young Liberians to become potential citizens, productive, developmental, and with good capacity building. That's what we are into. So we are open to everybody. Our office is at LBRC Junction, just on the left-hand side in the old Winners building. You can come there. We do a lot of talent. We promote talent positively to benefit the society. So we won't go much into our saying today. We call on the administration who will also say something to School Zone Liberia and that of Liberia National Police.
Thank you very much. We are so impressed. Indeed, when we receive a communication to visit our campus, we make it our duty to inform the students today to gather here to question you and to even have the time to talk to them. We want to say that this should not be the last and the first. Our campuses are open to you, our offices are open to you to come here and talk to our students. We also want to thank our students that took all their time. By this time, to be home. By 2 o'clock, you have already left the campus. But because of what you want to learn from the police and the community, this is why you are here. So we say thank you, and may you carry the message as you just heard from our brothers, your sisters, your brothers. Even today on campus, in 11th grade class, or 10th grade class, the student was caught with a knife. You see what is happening? So we very, very implore your coming. And we pray that you continue to come here so that you will talk to our students, to our sisters, our sons, our daughters, so that we'll be better tomorrow. May God bless you. Have a good time before the game. Thank you very much in Jesus' name.
School Zone Liberia, promoting talents through academics.